Congratulations to each of our nominees. If confirmed, I look forward to working with you, and I know this committee feels the same way. Mayor Garcetti, I'd like to begin with you because I have read with some concern accusations that one of your advisors engaged in a pattern of sexual harassment while employed for you, and that you did not respond to those allegations in a way that would have stopped the behavior. And I raise this because I want to give you a chance to respond to those allegations, but also because, as we all know, India is an ally, the world's biggest democracy, but it is a democracy where the rights of women and sexual assault and sexual harassment against women has been rampant over the years. They have made some real progress and women are speaking out more, but there's still a great deal of fear and intimidation for women to speak out on issues of harassment. And so I think it's very important that we model the behavior that we want to see in our allies. And so I wanted to give you a chance to respond to those allegations.
Thank you, Senator, and I deeply appreciate not only the importance of that question that I understand, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity to address it as well. Simply said, Senator, harassment and discrimination have no place in the workplace, no place in our society, and I have zero tolerance for that. And I also know that words are not enough. We have to take persistent action to support and protect victims. And I've dedicated my professional life to doing just that, whether it was in college heading up the National Student Coalition Against Harassment, whether it's as a naval officer adjudicating cases, or as a mayor where I have brought back policies to be able to centralize complaints and to allow folks to anonymously be able to report and seek justice. In regards to the specific case, I want to say unequivocally that I never witnessed, nor was it brought to my attention, the behavior that's been alleged. And I also want to assure you, if it had been, I would have immediately taken action to stop that. In India, this will be a priority of mine because it's been a priority my entire life. My wife and I have served, and I know Senator Rish's staff has worked closely, for instance, with the Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking. I have on-the-ground experience with standing up law enforcement to go after sexual harassment, sexual assault, civilian teams that roll out on domestic violence and sexual assault, calls for police officers to be able to engage and help people extricate themselves. But I will, as ambassador, if confirmed, not have this as one of the issues. It's a core issue of my life and will be if confirmed as ambassador.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator.
I look forward to your strong stance when you are confirmed.
Thank you.
Dr. Gutman, as you're aware, I'm sure the United States and Germany last summer made a joint statement to Ukraine about the importance of responding to Russia's aggressive behavior in Ukraine and taking the opportunity to try to use Nord Stream 2 as a way to use energy to threaten Ukraine and to weaponize energy. As you're thinking about your role as ambassador, how will you work with Germany, with this new government in Germany, around the Nord Stream 2 issue and around holding Russia accountable for its efforts to weaponize energy?
Thank you, Senator, for that important question. I view our opportunity to advance our relationship to Germany as one that is opened up by the new coalition government, Germany being one of our strongest European allies. I believe Nord Stream 2 is a bad deal for Germany, for Ukraine, terrible for all of Europe and the United States. You have my commitment to focus on a diplomacy that resists all threats, all human rights violations, especially from Russia and the PRC. I will call on Germany to meet its 2% commitment to NATO. That is an important security measure against Russia. I view the July joint statement as setting not only a commitment and an important floor on our expectations of alliance with our important ally, but it is a floor, not a ceiling, on what we may need to do together.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure that everyone on this committee would agree with that strong position. I'm out of time, Mr. Chairman.